What's going on, everybody? Welcome to another midday market recap. My name is Brad Smith, and this is the Own the Chaos channel where we talk about over-the-counter stocks and how we find success in trading this very crazy and volatile market, hence the name Own the Chaos. So thanks for joining me. We got two that I'm just going to look over real quick. The whole purpose of this midday market recap isn't to go into too much depth on any of these. It's just to kind of make observations, show you guys what's going on in the market so that you can kind of keep a pulse on the OTC. So we'll go ahead and talk about the first one, which is RBOS, and there's another one, OCSY. OCSY I'm going to be talking about because I just kind of want you to kind of focus on how dilution has such an effect on a particular stock, and RBOS, why it's running the way it is, and can we expect to see any more momentum on this moving forward. So we'll go ahead and take a look at that. Jason, what's going on? Moise, how's it going, guys? Good to see you in here. So I'll go ahead and share my screen with you real quick. Bear with me. There we go. So if you're not familiar with this platform here, it's WeTradeHQ.com. The link's in the description if you want to check it out. You can check out technical analysis. You can create leaderboards, whatever. You can chat with all your friends here about whatever your favorite ticker is. And it's all free for you to use. It's WeTradeHQ.com. And so the first one is RBOS. Now this is up 106% right now. Actually, I think it dipped back down to about 84%. It's very thin right now. The spread's kind of wide, so looking for that to kind of tighten up a little bit. But the dollar volume is certainly coming in, and this is why. So this news came out today. Company expects its previously announced forward stock split of 12.35 to 1 to be effective imminently, since it was advised that all necessary approvals have been obtained. So this is a forward split, which is, if you're familiar with how reverse splits work, this is the exact opposite. So for every one share you have, you get 12.35. So we'll just round it off to 12. You get 12. They also got approved for a name change. So their name change is it's actually going to happen. The premise of RBOS is actually kind of neat, I thought, anyway. It's basically like a Grubhub for cannabis. So you get cannabis delivered to you just like you would from Grubhub or I guess Uber Eats or something like that. I think it's a pretty cool concept. But besides that fact, you know, they have a lot going on. There's obviously their share structure is quite small, which is why they're looking to do a forward split. People always get excited about that. They always like having more shares, and so this is why I think RBOS definitely has a bright future. Will it continue today? That kind of remains to be seen, but it certainly looks like the dollar volume and momentum is coming in, and we'll just kind of see how this plays out. Next one is OCSY. I think this was formerly known as FILM, or FILM. This was quite ugly when it was FILM. Doesn't look like it has changed much at all. Reason for that being, there was news that came out today that they had an acquisition that took place, as you can take note here. So looking at the share structure, it's actually quite large. Reason for that being is that they are still diluting. And so news came out today, yep, right here, that they closed the acquisition of Organic Cannabidiol Company, which obviously would in this flavor of the month, if you will, flavor of the year, in the cannabis rush, if you will, always motivates buyers to buying into, especially when they're acquiring any kind of acquisition in general, is usually a good catalyst when you pair it with any kind of cannabis related products. That's going to be even bigger, which it did. And it took off. It took off well over 100% this morning. But the trouble is that it's diluting like crazy. And so it just drove the price of the stock right back down. Wouldn't surprise me if this actually ended up red. This is one of those things where, would I consider this a pump and dump? Not necessarily. I would say that, you know, the news that came out seemed like it was legit. Obviously, a lot of people bought in thinking that this could really run. But the problem is that there's not enough volume in this to really overcome that dilution. Sometimes dilution can be overcome if you have enough buyers to really kind of rush in. But unfortunately, this morning, that was not the case. And so that is why you saw this crazy run up, and now it's coming right back down, possibly to where it started. So we'll see how OCSY turns out. I wasn't that, you know, I tried to play it when it was film at one point. Then they, you know, changed hands over to OCSY. We'll see what happens here. But boy, until they can get that dilution under control, I think that OCSY is still going to really struggle here. So there you have it, guys. It's not. This is real short and sweet. Not much else going on out there today. Just looking at my scanners. And again, these were stocks that we were looking at within my morning mentorship. If you're interested in checking that out, I have links down in the description below as well. Please feel free to check that out. What's going on, Gordon? Good to see you, buddy. So yeah, if you're interested in what it is we do, if you're interested in WeTrade HQ, check it out. It's not necessary. It's not just geared towards over-the-counter stocks. If you are trading big board stocks like Gordon here, if you're trading options, forex, if you like to short stocks, if you are trading cryptocurrencies, if there's still people doing that around these days, we have that in there. So whatever you're trading, WeTrade HQ is going to be the place for you. It's absolutely free to join. Check it out. There's all kinds of tools we're constantly developing and bringing on new content, new tools, new mentors. All of that is there for you to become a better trader and grow in your trading career. So WeTradeHQ.com, again, absolutely free to join. Just looking at some stuff here. I'm looking at some stocks that might be of note that looks like they're starting to gain momentum. Really not much out there, actually. WRFX, that's going to be one. It's going to be kind of tricky. It's up 50% right now. I think it was up over 100% at one point. They announced that they weren't going to be diluting for 2019. That's kind of probably debatable. We'll see if that actually plays out. But anyways, guys, that's all I've got for you. Again, if you want to check out our free platform, we have over 2,500 members worldwide. We've been growing like crazy, which has been awesome to see. WeTrade HQ is the place for you. So that is all I've got for you, folks. As always, my name's Brad Smith. I will see you all before the bell, and B Smith is out. Have a good one, folks.